Previously on WoW. It was a historic night in our last episode at the Belasco Theater.
She flew all the way across the ring!
Since joining WoW, Tessa Blanchard has been a force to be reckoned with.
Listen here, McLean, I always get what I want. And right here at WoW, I've already done everything that I need to do to secure my spot in the championship title match.
It's a triple threat. Here we go. Welcome to WoW, baby. Supernatural moonsault.
The triple threat match ended in unprecedented fashion.
Santana in the leg. Jungle Girl at the top.
Leaving the championship vacant and resulting in Tessa Blanchard fighting the former world champion and queen of the splash, Jungle Girl, for the world title. The born legend Tessa Blanchard won the WoW World Championship, making her the youngest champion in the history of WoW. The event also marked the first time the shoulders of Jungle Girl were held to the mat for a pinfall. But all this didn't come without controversy. First, Jungle Girl was on the verge of winning the championship for the second time in her career when she delivered her patented splash to Tessa and then held Tessa's shoulders to the mat for what would have made her the champion of WoW.
We need a referee.
But the referee, whom had been knocked out moments before, wasn't there to make the count.
Oh no! The Beast! The Beast snuck in!
The Beast, who wants to prove she is the top of the food chain, ripped Jungle Girl's victory away, and Tessa Blanchard took full advantage of the opportunity. This victory signifies a new era in WoW history and Tessa Blanchard's dominance within the industry.
Tessa Blanchard is the new world champion! And the Beast stares her down and says, "You're mine!"
What's up, LA? Make some noise! Come on! All right, if you guys feel that beat with me, I need you to put your hands in the air like this. Come on! Here we go. We're warming up with some rapping. Before I begin, let me introduce myself. My name is NJ Rima, get to know me well. I was brought here to bring a couple words to the ring to get you ready for the night, so let me do my thing. There's a power of women, they call her the boss, and if you don't know who she is, then you already lost. We're the women of wrestling, and for sure that's WoW. Change that status quo, here and now. Without her, WoW probably wouldn't even exist. VIP Genie Russ, #1 on the list. But let's focus on the fact of what we came here for. Go to that on your feet, I wanna hear y'all roar. Let's go, everybody, let's go. Go to back on your feet, I wanna hear y'all roar. When I say let's, you say fight. Let's. I said when I say let's, you say fight. Let's.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the new champion of WoW, Tessa Blanchard. She may have the gold easy rider, but she did not earn it without the Beast.
The tactics that she used, like she came, she wanted something, and look at that accessory she's wearing. Look at that beautiful accessory she's wearing around her waist.
That's not just an accessory, that's the WoW Championship of the world. It's the most prestigious prize in all of women's wrestling.
Mr. Dickey, it doesn't matter how she got it. Just know this, she is the champion.
Tessa Blanchard I'm standing here and you are the WOW World Champion. But I don't respect how you got here.
Oh, David.
You took out Santana's dad. You forced her to go check on him at the hospital. You took on Jungle Girl, a former champion of WOW. And she had you down when Jungle Girl got up here and did the splash on you.
Listen here, McLean. I'm a Blanchard. No matter where I go, I find gold.
Oh.
I'm as dirty as it gets, clean as they come. And since I got to WOW, that's right. I ran Santana Garrett right out of those doors. In fact, I put her father in ICU. Jungle Girl! Jungle Girl's 18-year undefeated streak! Yeah, I beat that, and I did it all on my own!
All on her own? I think she had a little help.
She's the one that got the pin. Who pinned Jungle Girl? Who pinned Jungle Girl? Answer that question.
It wasn't right.
Answer that question.
It wasn't right, Easy Rider.
She pinned Jungle Girl's shoulder.
You guys don't have to like it. You don't even have to love it, but you will respect it because I, Tessa Blanchard, am undeniably the born legend and the WOW Women of Wrestling champion.
She's got a point. Learn to love it, Dickie.
You may not like it, but it is the truth. She is the WOW World Champion, Tessa Blanchard.
Coming up next, the Norwegian Nightmare, KRUMPUS, takes on fan favorite Steffi Slays.
I was born in Oakland, California. I moved to Southern California for college, went to Long Beach, and then graduated from Northridge in physical therapy. I got in a relationship pretty young. We later got married, and then there was a lot of lying, a lot of cheating. I really knew I had to divorce him. Then my dad got sick with stage 4 cancer. After my dad passed, I realized life was short. You can say that was my wow moment, where I realized I needed to live life for me. When I think back, the best lesson my dad taught me is the greatest weapon you have is yourself. That's when the dagger was born. So I ended up getting my black belt in a form of Muay Thai and Kempo. Then later on, I actually got involved in ladies arena tackle football. Not only am I a weapon, but I know how to handle knives and even fix my own 4x4. Knives and weapons are just a part of who I am. So anything that I do in training kind of transforms into weapons. The forearms and the edges of your shins are like edges of a blade. The points of your elbow, the points of your knees, those are the points of the blade. The best thing that came out of the marriage was my kids. I'm just so proud of them. My son is a dancer, he does competitive soccer, competitive volleyball. My daughter is a world competition cheerleader. And they, I know, are proud of me. They come to see me and they are so amazed by what I do in the ring. And anyone who's seen me in the ring, they will have no doubt that I'm out there to win. I really don't care what people think about me. Some may think I'm a hero, some may think I'm a heel, but all I care about is being the best me that I can be.
From the darkness of Norway.
What is that? What am I looking at?
KRUMPUS.
Whoa! The Norwegian warrior, KRUMPUS.
David, what on earth is that?
The Norwegian Nightmare.
Okay.
My goodness,
That is a nightmare.
that is the stuff nightmares are made of.
Look at that tongue.
Look at that long tongue. That's pretty amazing and frightening in the same sentence.
Gene Simmons is jealous.
Gene Simmons is completely jealous.
He thought he had the longest tongue in the world.
Wow, Norway comes up with some wild stuff, huh?
What's under that mask?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'd be terrified to see what's underneath it.
What if you get stuck on those horns?
KRUMPUS.
KRUMPUS is the opposite.
Ancestors.
Oh,
Possibly from the famed KRUMPUS family from the St. Nick Tales.
My goodness, look at that. Pure intimidation.
that is terrifying.
Indeed it is, Easy Rider. I agree.
Ooh, she's looking down on me with that tongue.
It really is.
Goodness.
Jada. Uh-oh.
What? Oh,
Yeah. Look at
I've
those
got,
fangs.
I've got chills.
And her first name, I don't know if Shaw mentioned it, it's Nikki KRUMPUS.
Yes, she did say
Yes,
Nick
yes,
Kroll.
Nikki KRUMPUS.
And her opponent from Dallas, Texas.
And we get to lighten things up with one of our fan favorites.
Steffi Slay.
Yes, Steffi Slay's back here in WoW. Steffi Slay's always enter the arena with a smile on her face, slapping five with the fans. Steffi Slay's is the ultimate fan favorite here in WoW. They love her here at the Velasco Theater,
The
David.
fighter, the one that never stops, the nun that never quits. She keeps climbing up.
You say she never quits. She doesn't learn.
Look at these fans. They are on their feet for Steffi Slay's. Everyone loves her. She is always a fan favorite.
Steffi slays. She slays it.
She looks confused.
KRUMPUS taking off her mask now. Let's see this. Let's see this.
Uh-oh.
Oh my, look at that.
Okay.
Goodness.
KRUMPUS.
Nikki KRUMPUS, Steffi Slay's the Norwegian Nightmare going. Oh, there it is. Early 1-2.
Steffi could have gained the first victory here in WoW for her.
First round knockout, one hit kill. Steffi Slay's going for it early in this one.
You fans that are watching WoW Women of Wrestling for the first time ever, Steffi Slay started in WoW in high school, graduated. We were there for the ceremony, then went to college here in Los Angeles, graduated again, WoW on hand for that. Now she's in medical school.
Flying
As well as
crossbody.
here, taking it to the action in the WoW ring. This is a lady that never stops working.
That is true. She doesn't. She never gives up. She keeps coming back. She takes a beating and she keeps on coming back. I don't understand it.
Well, I know how...
This KRUMPUS might put a stop to it.
You got to respect her, Eleanor, just like your business of comedy where you travel long hours, you perform in different clubs.
True.
Steffi goes to school, trains for wrestling, and holds down 2 jobs to pay for school. You gotta admire that.
I will give it up to her. I think that's amazing.
Oh, did you hear that?
Wow.
They heard that
That's
all the way up in the
amazing.
balcony.
That wasn't a hit, that was a club.
They heard that in Norway.
Indeed they did. Good point.
Where is Norway? I didn't do too well in geography either.
David, did you pay attention
I believe
at
that's
all?
northern
I
Europe.
had a lot of fun.
I bet you did.
1-2.
Whoa.
Kick out by Steffi Slay's. The Norwegian Nightmare not happy with the outcome of that pinfall attempt.
This KRUMPUS is not happy.
Referee had to get out of the way fast. KRUMPUS just driving Steffi's head into the top turnbuckle now, pillar to post.
Absolutely. Now, David, you mentioned earlier all of Steffi's hard work and all of her exuberance that she shows day in and day out. I say you're a fan of James Brown. Let's call Steffi the hardest working woman in WoW Women of Wrestling, wouldn't you say?
I like that.
That's right.
But the key, the godfather of soul, James Brown, he could dance. I don't know if Steffi could dance. Definitely not like the Lions.
We saw them with that marching band. They dance really well.
But right now, she shouldn't be focused on school. She should be focused on KRUMPUS.
Absolutely.
It doesn't seem to be that way.
Did she do her homework on the Norwegian Nightmare? I don't know. Look at that.
Oh, baby, pulling her right off the third.
Back body
Turnbuckle
drop
there.
from the turnbuckle.
Right across the ring, KRUMPUS.
This is Norwegian training.
Nikki KRUMPUS
slaps right across the stomach. Steffi jumps over, flips over, goes to the second rope and flips down. No!
attempted the crossbody, but KRUMPUS had her.
Oh! KRUMPUS just jams Steffi Slays right into the mat.
Sidewalk slam, and that spelled the end of it for Steffi Slays.
Steffi Slays.
Here's your winner, Nikki KRUMPUS.
Steffi Slays still not able to find that elusive first victory here in WoW.
I don't know when she'll find it, Nikki, but she keeps trying.
We all hope one of these days she can get that victory that has eluded her for so long. Nikki KRUMPUS, the Norwegian Nightmare, demanding the microphone here. The live crowd doesn't know what the Norwegian Nightmare has on her mind, but we're about to find out.
Uh-oh, we better turn on Sap.
Speaking in Norwegian.
Obviously.
One by one, to show you what a real nightmare looks like. Because my name is KRUMPUS.
Oh my, Nikki KRUMPUS. Just like the Beast weeks ago, just like Tessa Blanchard, Nikki KRUMPUS has made a statement in WoW.
She's making her mark. Quite a victory and quite a statement.
The dark side meets the light of Australia. Holidead versus Princess Aussie. Next on WoW, Women of Wrestling.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Australia, accompanied to the ring by the Papua New Guinea tribe, Princess Aussie.
Princess Aussie.
We noted last time we saw Princess Aussie, the indigenous Australians,
Coming out with her tribe, paying homage to where she grew up in Australia. Her mother having to leave her at a young age to go work and earn money for the family, and she's never forgotten her roots. Look at this, she's paying homage, and I'll tell you about those sticks that she's brought to ringside and what that means in a moment. Let's enjoy this.
McLean, I bet you can't move like that.
I told you, go to WoW Social and see if I can.
Let me see you bounce around now.
Those sticks represent something to Princess Aussie, and I'll tell you in a moment what they represent. Look at that, Princess Aussie!
no one makes an entrance quite like Princess Aussie.
And her opponent from the dark side, Holidead.
Not Holidead. Absolutely terrifying. Bizarre, macabre, Holidead.
Now we saw a long tongue
Yes.
with the mask of KRUMPUS, but
she's got
this
a real
tongue
one.
coming out of there is like a reptile.
Yeah,
And it
she
just goes
flips
in
it.
and out, in and out.
I don't think she has control of that tongue.
It's long
like a
too,
baby tongue.
but that's natural longness.
You got to give it up for Princess Aussie, not intimidated by this terrifying competitor. Oh, my. It's looking down at us, David. It's terrifying, scary.
I tell you, I'm gonna have nightmares
I don't think I'll be able to
remembering
sleep
that
tonight.
tongue tonight.
Right? I don't know what's worse, the other one's mask, Crumpet's mask, or this Holidead.
Now about those sticks I told you about with the entrance of Princess Aussie. In her village, they had a bully. And Princess Aussie had had enough. She chased the bully one day, and the tribe followed her. And what it represented when she took down the bully was, with one stick, you can break it. But if you put the sticks together and you tie them as a group, You cannot break the group of sticks.
It's a great statement on unity and the power of togetherness.
Very nice.
That's right, and family.
Absolutely.
And that's what those sticks represent to her, her family, her mother, who's watching tonight on television.
It's going to take more than a stick to knock down Holidead, though. I got to be honest.
You talk about family and camaraderie, David. What about what we saw weeks ago with Holidead and her seemingly new compadre, the voodoo doll, Siren?
You say that, but I don't know. I don't know, Mr. Dickey, if they're compadres. I couldn't understand what was going on in there with Holidead and the
Because
voodoo.
we don't speak voodoo.
Well, they
These
just
two,
looked at each other. The lights went off, and then the voodoo doll disappeared.
And they attack, but the voodoo doll attacking Princess Azteca and not taking her eyes off of Holidead. She was fixated on Holidead.
So I don't know if they're compadres. I really don't.
Maybe it was mind games. Who knows?
Definitely.
But that's got to be in the back of Holidead's mind, if anything's on her mind. Princess Aussie taking it to Holidead. She's got her down on the mat. She's got her in the lock. She's wrenching that arm. Referee checking on Holidead, and Holidead just powers out of it.
Now, fans, you've seen it, and you saw it a few weeks ago with KETA Rush being walked into the TV truck for me to pull up the surveillance cameras that they provided to WOW from the Belasco, and she was able to see who had attacked her in the alley after leaving the venue. And KETA Rush is making her return to professional wrestling tonight. Tonight, she makes her return.
Holidead has Princess Aussie up here, jamming her into the corner. Holidead's got Princess Aussie right where she wants her. Princess Aussie's in trouble. Oh, clothesline to Princess Aussie. Holidead's got her. Waistlock, suplex.
That was powerful.
Oh, she enjoyed that one.
Unbridled power from the bizarre mind of Holidead.
You know, the main event tonight features the Beast.
Yes.
The Beast is in the main event tonight.
My favorite.
And many others.
Yes, she definitely is a crowd pleaser.
I didn't anticipate that. I did not anticipate the fans liking the Beast, but clearly here in Los Angeles, she is a crowd favorite. But she's going to be wrestling the fan favorite of Mexico, Azteca.
Azteca.
The last time we saw the Beast, she altered the landscape of WOW Women of Wrestling by making her presence known during the WOW Championship match between Jungle Girl and Tessa Blanchard.
She's no fan of Tessa Blanchard, but she helped Tessa Blanchard inadvertently because Jungle Girl could be indeed a second-time world champion of WOW, but not the case. The champion of WOW is Tessa Blanchard. She has dominated the ranks of professional wrestling for the last 3 years, and she is the WOW champion now.
As much as I hate to say it, she now adds to her resume. She was the first person to pin the shoulders of Jungle Girl to the mat.
She seems to be living up to this born legend. You know, she's standing up to it.
I forgot that. You're right.
What?
Jungle Girl had never had
Been
her
pinned.
shoulders
Absolutely.
pinned to the mat. Tessa Blanchard owns that distinction, as well as the distinction as the youngest champion in the history of WOW.
Absolutely. 22 years old, Tessa Blanchard, the youngest world champion in WOW history. Nobody has had a faster, more meteoric rise than Tessa to the top of the mountain.
I'm not proud of her actions. I don't condone them. I think she bullied Santana Garrett. Our hopes and prayers go out to her father and to Santana Garrett for a recovery. But Tessa Blanchard did it. She got what she wanted. Tessa Blanchard did it. I got to hand it off to her.
She said it in the ring to you, David. She always gets what she wants. But now she finds herself on top of the mountain. She's not fighting to the top. Now she's fighting to stay on top.
Which is a bit harder.
Exactly.
Aussie taking the feed out from Holidead. Aussie with a vicious kick to the jaw. Now toppling her.
Drop kick to Holidead. Princess Aussie's got a lot of heart, a lot of spirit, a lot
Here we go.
Clothesline by Princess Aussie. Holidead down. Drop kick to the face.
Kick. She only got one boot to the body, but it went right under the jaw.
It was enough to take Holidead off of her
A
feet.
professional wrestler named Thug told me it only takes one hit to the jaw, baby, to knock somebody out. And Thug knows how to do it. Look at this.
Flying Hurricane Rana.
Shades of Jade. Shades of Jade.
Absolutely. Samurai scissors. We haven't seen that in so long. 1, 2. Kick out by Holidead. Holidead won't stay down for long.
Earlier, Holidead was complaining about the counts being too slow. I bet she enjoyed that one being a little slower.
Yeah, look, she's dazed. She's dazed. Aussie up.
Crossbody. Holidead has her. Oh! Shades of Arn Anderson with that spine buster there. Kick out by Princess Aussie.
Snapped her back right on the canvas there.
Absolutely.
You know, the real 4 horsemen, the real 4 women, you can't have them without Tessa Blanchard.
No, not at all.
You can fake it, but you can't make it without Tessa Blanchard, the born legend.
That's right. Her
Nothing
father.
against Charlotte Flair. She's a great competitor and one of the greatest in wrestling, and she's a champion also.
Hollidead's on the top rope, diving blade job, and nobody home.
If she would have made that, she would have sent her right back down under.
That's got to hurt the coccyx right there.
Aussie going up to the 3rd rope. Possibly a high maneuver here, fans. Watch this.
Princess Aussie on
up.
top.
Aussie up.
Here we go. Frog splash. Frog splash. She got all of that one. 1, 2, 3. Hollidead. Princess. Oh, no. Oh, no.
What kind of food?
What's going on? What's going on?
I think she slipped in. Yes.
No.
She slipped in. The voodoo doll has slipped into the ring.
Princess Aussie hasn't seen her yet.
The voodoo
Did she
doll.
not see her?
The voodoo doll has slipped into the ring.
The voodoo doll with her black veil.
Aussie won the match. Aussie won it. The voodoo doll
kind of
offering
voodoo?
some type of. Look at this.
Oh, with a vicious right hook to Princess Aussie.
I thought she was going to offer a claw, a peace offering to Holidead, but she turned around and jammed Aussie.
I don't know about sticks, but she just nailed her with that forearm. What is that?
I'm not into voodoo. I don't know.
I don't know either, but she needs those sticks if there's going to be weapons.
All these attacks seem so ritualistic. What is she trying to do? Is she trying to conjure something
It is
within
ritualistic.
Holidead?
She's trying to revive her somehow.
Fans, this is David McLean, Eleanor Kerrigan, and we are coming back.
Hey, Steffi, are you okay? You're not giving up, are you?
I'm not going anywhere. Whether I win or lose in that ring, that's not what mattered most to me. I become a better wrestler every single time I step in that ring, which makes me a better person, and I'm okay with that, because at the end of the day, I am the winner.
Oh, Steffi, isn't that what losers tell themselves to make themselves feel better? Yikes.
Abilene, why don't you give me a match?
Honey, no. You have a long way to go before you can step in the ring with someone like me. I am Abilene Maverick, and I am the governor's daughter. Please.
It's coming up, fans. KETA Rush seeks revenge against the Dagger. This is going to be as much a psychological battle as it is a physical one for KETA. The Dagger is coming with the Temptress. It could be 2 against 1.
Despite having a loving family that supports her, WoW superhero KETA Rush was not shielded from the realities of bullying. It was a tragedy in high school where a group of girls attacked her that left her physically broken and emotionally scarred.
They ended up breaking my right shoulder blade, 4 of my ribs, My pancreas and liver were completely obliterated from getting stomped on.
With this experience, it wasn't unreasonable to understand that KETA Rush came to WoW with a natural hesitation to train.
I experienced so much fear and shame literally in my everyday life. There was no way I was gonna go in there and turn my back to them. And I was tired of feeling that way. I was tired of living scared.
But to her surprise, it was through her training in WoW that KETA found light in a sisterhood of women that shared a common bond for wrestling. Her new spirit found in WoW ignited KETA's desire to pass on her energy to others by founding the Bully Buster Foundation, where she went to schools to educate kids on what is bullying and how to deal with it. This success led KETA to launch the Bully Buster Gym in Los Angeles, California, where she teaches kids self-defense and encourages them to respect themselves and others, and to flourish.
I literally empower people for a living, and it's the best feeling in the world.
While emerging from a darkness no one wants to experience, KETA's journey in WoW has been wrought with frustrations, and most recently, a tragic event.
You know the fight with Colleen?
Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
What?
Her troubles began when KETA's singles match against a contending champion was canceled, leaving KETA in a position of being left off of a big event. That was until friend and tag team partner Steffi Slays stepped in.
I could do it. Really? Are you sure? Steph, I've been training jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, wrestling, like I'm on a next level right now.
KETA's match with Steffi Slays was a true contest that ended when KETA used a submission maneuver on Steffi, forcing her friend to tap out. Months later, when Steffi Slays was tricked by Abilene Maverick into wrestling the Beast.
The Beast is laying in this vicious attack on Steffi Slays. She wasn't prepared for this match, David. She's got Steffi. She's up.
And suffered an injury that prevented KETA from having a chance to battle for the WoW Tag Team titles.
Are you kidding me? Everything happened so fast, and Abilene was calling me because David was calling me. Dude, Abilene? Why would you listen to her? I wasn't thinking, and then to make it worse, when I got outside, the people were chanting my name. It just felt right to me. How do you feel now? Because now we can't compete in the tag team tournament, which was the whole point. Sorry I let you down. I'm sorry too, Stephanie.
The blight of events seemed to be too much for KETA.
Again, a match of mine gets pulled. Again, this is like the third time.
I know, but
This is bullshit.
It's not.
I keep getting the out of the stick. I'm done with this.
You're done with this.
With all indications being she may seemingly leave professional wrestling. After unexpectedly leaving the arena and entering the venue's alley, KETA was met with a fate that no one could have guessed, an assault at the hand of two fiends. While attending last week's matches, WoW's David McLean escorted KETA Rush to the TV truck to view the venue's surveillance cameras.
Pull that up. KETA, check this out.
I can't believe it was her.
There it is, in black and white.
I want her in the ring.
I hear you. It's justified after that.
I want this match so bad.
Tonight, KETA Rush demands that revenge will be hers as she takes on the Dagger.
I said I was gonna make my mark on WoW, and when I don't have to do Tessa Blanchard, I don't have to rough up some old man to do it. What I did is I called out every WoW superhero, and you know who answered me? Steffi Slays. You know what I did next? I took your golden child, your never had her shoulders pinned jungle girl, and I knocked her flat on her back. And Tessa, you don't have to thank me, because I didn't do that for you. I did that for me. I did that for what's mine. I deserve a shot at the championship. I have earned my shot at the championship because I am the biggest. I am the baddest. I am the beast. Coming for what's mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is set for one fall. Introducing first from the sharpest point, accompanied to the ring by the Temptress, the Dagger.
Dagger followed into the ringside area from the Temptress. Right now, this is a great match because this is for revenge. These two jumped KETA Rush in an alley behind the Velasco. We didn't know who did it until we uncovered the tape. We put the tape in the TV truck. KETA Rush followed me in, and she was almost speechless. She was in shock that the Dagger, who's participated in MMA wrestling with her, jumped her. And tonight, KETA Rush is going in there against the Dagger. And it didn't take 1 second for me to set this match. And here we go. Shaul Guerrero, introduce Los Angeles Great. No! She just came right into the ring! She came into the ring! KETA Rush is kicking butt! KETA Rush is drop kicking the Temptress! KETA Rush is on the loose! There's no bell! The bell sounded! The referee is dazed! He doesn't know what the heck's going on in here! KETA Rush has her legion of fans! Students from the Bully Buster camp are here! They're cheering her on! This is her revenge! KETA Rush! Dagger and Temptress on the outside! Dagger better get her wits about her tonight!
KETA Rush came in like a house on fire. She just wanted this match. She got
pounding away! Pounding away!
This is the ultimate in personal heat.
Pagging away! KETA Rush!
KETA Rush, she wants the Dagger more than she's ever wanted any opponent here in WoW.
Well, she got into WoW Women of Wrestling because she was bullied as a kid. She started the Bully Buster Foundation because of Magic Johnson helping her with a 501c. And she's made a mark in this community of Los Angeles. And she's not going to be putting up with bullying anymore. And look at this! Flipping the Dagger over! Dagger almost broke her neck! She almost broke her neck! KETA stayed on top of her! KETA Rush is kicking butt! Dagger's in a daze! Her neck could have been snapped!
Bullies aren't having it.
KETA Rush just pounded her. KETA Rush is out for revenge. KETA Rush is here. The fans are up. Dagger's dazed. She doesn't know if it's Tuesday or Wednesday.
There it is, cradle pin. Oh, KETA almost had that
you're
one.
losing control.
That's because I'm excited and I'm mad as hell
too.
that Dagger and Temptress had the audacity to jump KETA Rush.
KETA's got the armbar locked in, but Dagger got to the ropes.
Maybe she deserved it.
I don't like it, and I don't like that comment. We're not putting up with bullying here. KETA Rush throwing Dagger, no. Reversal, Temptress pulling her feet.
Temptress is getting involved.
Now the momentum has shifted a little due to the Temptress on the outside.
And Sagiri by the Dagger. David, let's not forget how KETA Rush ended up as the ultimate bully buster. She was attacked by, it was a sneak attack, it was a beatdown. Let's just call it what it is. It was an awful act. And then it happened again. I'm sure she started getting flashbacks when she was getting beaten down by Dagger and the Temptress.
That's why she was about speechless when I showed her the tape. She couldn't gain her composure. All she said is, I want that match.
She's not going to stand for bullying. She's not going to stand for sneak attacks. She's going to put an end to it all, and that's what she's here to do tonight against the Dagger.
Well, Dagger's having her way right now with KETA Rush. On the outside is the Temptress, taunting the fans. KETA's head jammed into the third turnbuckle. The referee telling her to move back. The boot into KETA's chest, right under the throat right now. Referee pulling Dagger back. Look at this, fans. The Temptress grabs KETA.
Dagger is talking to the ref. I don't understand. What are you looking
Because
at?
she's allowing time for Temptress to interrupt and grab KETA and give her a little choke. Now Dagger going in, grabbing KETA by the legs.
You keep saying she's standing up. She doesn't seem to be standing up at all.
Boston Crab by the Dagger.
Stretcher.
Dagger's got KETA. KETA needs to get to the ropes. KETA needs to get to the
lifting
ropes.
up, showing her power and strength from MMA training. KETA going to the ropes. He's got the
Look
rope.
at that upper body straight by KETA Rush.
Dagger's got the
Dagger
break.
is not giving up.
I gotta give it, Dagger's recovered quickly. I thought she snapped her neck when KETA took her over with that flying leg scissors.
That head scissor takedown was vicious. Listen to this crowd. They love KETA Rush. Dagger with the elbow drop. But KETA had it well scouted.
The fans yelling for KETA, cheering her on. There's the elbow drop, nobody home. KETA rolling out of the way.
KETA Rush. She's trying to come back in this one.
Dagger missing that kick. And KETA's got the arm. KETA's got the arm. Submission time.
Is
KETA Rush has got the arm.
Is Dagger's tapping.
Dagger's tapping. Dagger's tapping. Come on, referee. Should I ring the bell?
Come on,
Nigel
referee.
Sheridan, should we ring the bell? Nigel, what's going on? He's at ringside tonight, taking the place of Tim Harris. Nigel Sheridan, he was almost ready to ring the bell. KETA Rush taking Dagger into Temptress. Roll up, almost a 3 count.
Dagger
the momentum was broken up there, but look at this. KETA relentless, going for the arm.
She keeps going for the arm.
KETA's got the arm. She's got to make it. Keep snapping away. KETA Rush. Tapping out.
The Dagger tapped out.
Here's your winner, KETA Rush.
This is amazing.
Temptress comes in.
KETA's got Temptress by the arm, but Dagger's breaking it up. Here's where the numbers game comes into play. Dagger and Temptress have the advantage.
Here comes Fire. Fire's in. Fire clears the house. KETA Rush held by Fire. KETA Rush is held by Fire. Temptress and Dagger outside. Dagger almost having the arm snapped off by KETA Rush. One of the most intimidating women in the world, the Specimen, the Beast, versus Azteca. It's our main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for your main event. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the darkest depths of your mind, the Beast.
There's nothing like the Beast in anything in professional wrestling. She is an enigma. She is a presence. She is, as we've said before, a specimen.
That is beast mode.
Just as the fabulous Moolah, the grandmother of professional wrestling, changed the face of wrestling, Judy Martin did, Wendy Richter, Trish Stratus, and of course Joyce Grable. This specimen of wrestling, the Beast, is changing the face of professional wrestling.
And our opponent from Mexico City, Mexico, Azteca.
Azteca, the star of Mexico, here in WOW. Women of wrestling up against the Beast. the game changer, the Beast.
Azteca has quite a contest in front of her here against the Beast.
No doubt. You see over the Azteca's headdress at Wow Superheroes. Tag us. Check it out. Go to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and our website, WOWE, and get all the behind-the-scenes action and interesting stories on your favorite Wow Superheroes.
The Beast is going to pound that headdress right through her shoes.
Oh, I hope not. That's a beautiful headdress.
It's beautiful, but...
Of course, honors the culture of the Aztec people like
Which is very
Azteca.
nice, but this is a fight, not a beauty contest.
You have a point.
The Beast is still respectful versus some others I know in WoW. They would try to tear that headdress apart, but the Beast is only interested in one thing.
Spear! Spear! Spear!
The Beast attacks Azteca.
The Beast hit the spear on Azteca. We saw that put down Jungle Girl weeks ago. There we go. Azteca's in the corner. Beast has the shoulder thrust. She's laying it in. I don't think I've ever seen the Beast this motivated.
She's motivated because of Tessa Blanchard is a wild champion. Spinning and ripping and throwing Azteca across the ring. The Beast is a powerful specimen.
Like a kid-sized football, Azteca just got launched across the ring.
It's a good thing that Azteca is wearing a mask right now.
Just her face would be shattering possibly with fear.
Another spear.
I am the Beast. I am the biggest. I am the baddest. I am the Beast. And she's here to strut the WoW roster and get to Tessa Blanchard.
Power bomb. She folded Azteca in half on that one.
I like it.
That's it.
That was quick.
There you see it in instant replay, fans. The Beast jamming Azteca into the mat to grab the victory.
Here's your winner, the Beast!
Oh, look who's in the ring, David. Look who's in the ring.
Jungle Girl's in the back. She spears the Beast. Jungle Girl has speared the Beast. Jungle Girl flipped over by the Beast. The Beast pounding Jungle